Welcome back. G&Ts are becoming a Saturday night favourite. In fact, there's even an Irish Gin and Tonic Festival taking place during the summer months.
You're being happy. Director of Great Irish Beverages, Oisin Davison, joins. Good morning, Oisin.
Good morning, lads. How's it going?
This explosion with gin over the last couple of years is just phenomenal, and Irish brands are up there punching the weight.
Absolutely, doing really solid work. I mean, what's happened is that up until recently, there was only a handful of gin brands that we knew about here in Ireland, and only really one tonic water. And the thing about gin is that 90% of gin is sold with tonic water.
Yeah.
So it's quite different in as a spirit category, you know. So what's happening is there's gin distillers cropping up all over Ireland. They're creating amazing gins. They're using some of their local ingredients, whether they're farmed or whether they're wild. And you know something, we're really good at it. You know?
So basically, nowadays you can pick a flavour and there'll probably be a gin with that flavour.
Absolutely. Like I won't accept that when people say to me, "I don't like gin," I ask them, "What type of gin do you like?" You know, or why is it you don't like this gin? And maybe you want to try that one because there's gins that are floral, gins that have fruity notes, gins that are spicy. So there really is something for everyone.
So we get cracking.
We're going across the 4 provinces.
We're going to do the 4 provinces. We have a gin from every province. So this is Blackwater.
But you're not doing every county. That'd be a long segment, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to run into lunchtime. It'll be great lunch too.
It's a Limerick.
Now on to Limerick.
So basically, Blackwater Distillery is situated in Waterford. So representing Munster here, we have their strawberry gin. So
Strawberry gin.
yeah. Sláinte, lads.
So this isn't just
Chin.
slices of strawberries. The gin is actually concocted with
So
strawberries.
what they did was they actually got strawberries in from Wexford. Of course, that's where the best strawberries in Ireland come from, as we all know. So they take the strawberries and they distill them into the gin.
Oh, this is dangerous.
And this one is actually, this particular one we are serving with Poacher's Citrus Tonic Water. Poacher's is the only Irish tonic water on the market. Yeah. And it's 100% natural. It's really low in sugar.
And this is a citrus one.
This is the citrus one. It's
so
important to have
it. Strawberry then.
Absolutely. It's a great combo because it's quite fruity and strawberry is a great fruit.
Blackwater and new Irish gin, is this new?
They've been out for a couple of years now. They've got some great gins. This is one of my favourites.
That's very refreshing, actually. Isn't it?
That is the summer in a glass.
If you ever get around people drinking gin and tonics, it's always what's so refreshing.
Very refreshing. We'll see how we are on glass number 12.
At a wedding or something.
Terrible
After
refreshing.
you've had a few pints and a big dinner.
Where we go up from.
So, representing Leinster, we've got Glendalough. This is their wild botanical gin. So, these guys with this gin is absolutely fascinating because what they've done is they've taken wild botanicals, wild ingredients, say wild flowers, wild fruits, wild herbs, all around the Glendalough area, and they just dried them out and distilled them into their gin. So this is really like capturing the Garden of Ireland in the glass, you know?
So when you say botanicals, that's any kind of...
Botanicals is what is the term that gin producers use for ingredients, okay? So there could be,
Botanicals.
you know, there could be spices, they could be, you know, flowers. Great gin, again.
Juniper is the original...
You can't have a gin without juniper. Okay. Juniper is the essential ingredient in every single gin. After that, it's an open playing field.
What do you think of that one?
I think it's very different.
It's very different from the first one.
Yeah, it's got a lot of herbal notes. That's why it goes well with this citrus tonic water because this one actually has rosemary in it. This citrus tonic water here, and it's got like great hints of spice, and then also just a really nice floral note. You know?
Yeah.
Why is there a difference in the colour there? It's a little bit cloudier. What's that? The tonic
That's
water
actually
or
the tonic
gin?
water. Once the tonic water hits the gin, it kind of creates a kind of a slightly kind of purple hue. It's quite amazing.
What it is.
You know?
And I see what you mean about people saying, "Oh, I don't like gin and tonic," because there is a big difference in those two already. Those two flavours.
Yeah, indeed. So, I mean, that's why I say to people, well, why don't you like this gin? If they tell me, then I can hopefully try and find a gin that they might like.
Is it almost like, you know, when a barman says to you, I want to have a cocktail.
Yeah.
Well, what do you like? What flavour is it? Well, I like strawberries. Well, then I have the man for you.
Exactly, that's it. Like, so, you know, there's a gin for everyone, really.
Whereas
it
used to be slice of lemon, bang.
Well, and then this is another reason why gin and tonics are so successful now and so interesting is because bartenders are really experimenting with garnishes. I've got strawberries and I've got cucumber in that one, and this one I've got slices of Irish rhubarb. You know, because that just gives it kind of a tartness and acidity. It's really nice.
The next province then, Oisin.
So we're going up to Ulster with Shorecross gin. Shorecross is a fantastic gin because here you go. What's really interesting about it is that they actually pick ingredients that are from their own estate where they actually do the distilling. It's in the Radamon estate in County Down, okay? And they actually pick wild elderflower and wild elderberries that they put into the gin, itself, which is really interesting.
It's sharper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's
a lot sharper.
And this tonic water here is
the second one for that one. Yeah. I like that one. I think it's got a nice, smooth sort of...
It's a great
subtler
gin. It's great. It's juniper forward, but at the same time quite floral. And what I've done is I've actually paired this one with Poacher's Classic Tonic Water, which is more actually acidic and actually more bitter. It's got more quinine
Straight
in
away,
it.
when you say that, Oisin, you can see why you don't put the citrus tonic water with that.
But that's it. You know, you have to be very
learning,
careful.
Tommy, we're learning.
You're on it, lads.
That
I'm
is a
telling
more
you.
traditional tonic taste. I think if you
That's
like
absolutely.
a traditional
Yeah.
gin and
Yeah,
tonic,
very
that
good.
might be the one for you.
Absolutely. There's
you've
a
little
slice
bits
of
of-
they're kumquats. I actually bought them in Super Value this morning. It's a type of citrus fruit, really, really nice, and just not overpowering, but it just gives it a little bit of freshness. Really tasty. You
Very
know?
refreshing.
And
very
last,
refreshing.
but by no means least, Oisin, we're off to
Connacht. Yeah.
Right, over
So
to
this
that.
is
This is a
Drum
big one
Shamrock
now.
Gunpowder Gin.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic gin. I call it a great global gin because
This is really popular now, isn't it? It's really
exceedingly
taken
so.
off. Yeah.
It's really killing it. They're doing great work. So what they've done with this is they've taken actual green tea, gunpowder green tea from China as one of their botanicals, and then they've taken spices then from Eastern Europe, and then they finish it off. Sláinte, lads. Chin, chin.
Absolutely delicious.
And they finish it off with wild ingredients like Irish meadow sweet. So there's literally, you've got ingredients from Asia, ingredients from Europe, and then ingredients from Ireland, all in their gin. Absolutely
with
fantastic.
Fascinating.
And which water is it?
So this is the Poacher's Classic Tonic Water. You know, it really brings out the spice. There's a lovely star anise you can pick up on that. You know.
And if we have sparked people's interest in the wonders of gin and tonic, tell us about the festival.
Yeah.
So the festival's running from June 25th until July 1st, all around Ireland. We should have about a couple of hundred bars on board. The bars are registering on our website, which is greatirishbeverages.com. All the gin brands are hosting some events. The guys in Bertha's Revenge in Cork, for instance, having a ukulele concert with a big dinner party. Lots of stuff on, so it's all up on the website, greatirishbeverages.com. Yeah.
So check out your local gin provider.
You know, and as we always say, you know, drink Irish if you can. If it's there, go for it. Try the gins and the beers and the ciders that are, and the whiskies,
loads
of
of great
course, that are
stuff
made
out
in,
there.
made in your own
Brilliant stuff,
locality.
Oisin.
You know?
That's
Lovely.
open my
Drink
eyes.
responsibly as well, of course.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oisin, a pleasure.
Sláinte, lads. Thank you.
Cheers on.